In this video, I'm going to explain what posture therapy is, how it's different than any other thing out there, and why it will change your life. I'm going to show you some diagrams and physical transformations that some of my clients have undergone in the program. If you want to make your own transformation, then stick around for the rest of the video because I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it. Posture is so basic that most people can't wrap their heads around it. They hear posture and they instantly think scoliosis or stand tall with your shoulders pulled back. But posture is so much more than this narrow scope. Posture therapy is looking at the alignment of your 8 load-bearing joints. Are your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles in vertical and horizontal alignment with one another? Unfortunately, they aren't. And everyone has their own unique postural misalignments, which is why a one-size-fits-all program like PT that assumes you're the same as everyone else with the same problem won't work for you. But why is the body out of alignment? Improper muscle balance, because muscles move bones. Going back to scoliosis, it's characterized with elevations and rotations of the hips, shoulders, and spine. But the reason that it's present is because of improper muscle balance from left to right that pulls the spine out of alignment. By retraining the muscles to have better bilateral activation, meaning both sides work equally, then you can reduce the scoliotic curve without ever having to actually be adjusted by a chiropractor or wear a back brace. Chiropractors push a body into an alignment, but the muscles can't hold that new position, so they slip back to where they were before, needing a readjustment. Instead, you need to retrain your muscles to hold you in that new spot for sustained results. Well, how is that done? Through posture exercises, but specifically by retraining the fascia system of your body. Fascia is connective tissue that runs from the bottom of your feet to the very top of your head, whether looking at the front, back, side, deep within the body, or the superficial outer layer. Everything is connected to one another. Taking a narrow-lensed approach of only looking at one area and thinking something else isn't contributing to that problem is wrong. No one exercise that I give to someone is for one specific part or symptom of their body, because as we get one joint into better alignment, that'll change the way that it interacts with the other ones above it, below it, or to the side of it, because of this interconnected relationship that the body has. Let's take a look at some client photos so you can see how these changes happen. Keep in mind, all of these photos are within 4 to 7 weeks of one another. Starting with Christian, these photos are about 4 weeks apart from one another. And in the before photo over here on the left, you can see a lot of rounding out of the upper back right here. You can actually see a sliver of the other side of his body, which indicates rotation. And then when we look over here in the after photo, his upper back is in a way more upright position. You still see a little sliver of that heel, but you don't see all the way up the back of the leg. Same thing can be said on this right side. A lot of rounding in the head being forward of that green line right there. Ideally, we want to be in more of a position like we see over here. Here's a client with scoliosis so that we can see exactly how you can reduce the scoliotic curve without needing adjustments or back braces. So right here in the middle of the spine, you can see it between the shoulder blades, which is in an unusual spot. But flipping over to where we're at today, we're in a much straighter position throughout his spine. You can also see before that that right shoulder was kind of jacked up into his ear. And while it's certainly still a little bit elevated, it's nowhere near as elevated as what it was before. Here's Cam, who's a high school baseball player. And really on this left side picture, you can see that his upper back and head are rounded really forward of this line. At no point does it touch his left shoulder or even back of the arm. You get a little bit of that over here on the right, but 7 weeks later, look at where we're at. We're in a way more upright position on this left side with it going straight through his ankle, knee, hip, shoulder, with the ear being slightly forward on the left side. Right side, similar sort of improvement over here. So massive changes for Cam here within 7 weeks. By doing these exercises daily and retraining their muscles to hold them in a new alignment, all three of these guys saw massive reductions or eliminated the chronic pain that they were experiencing at the start of the program. So if you want to make your own transformation, click the link in the description, sign up for a free Zoom call where we can dive into your situation and see if we're a good match to work together. I look forward to meeting you.